you please look up this site?
See if we can figure out something.
Hi. I hope that works out okay. I cannot figure out if my stream on Twitch is still live. Disaster. There was a time when I tried to connect just to see what it was about, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had insomnia. I had taken my sleeping tablets, and I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. Thankfully, it didn't save. But I was just like staring at the camera for ages. Eventually, I think I deleted the app off my phone or something because I was like, I don't know how to end this stupid stream. Okay, just a reminder that I need to go and eat. So I'm just going to be in the comments. Where are we? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Side note, I saw this story for the Other Friends fans. Anonymous sources are reporting that multiple people are being questioned in connection with actor Matthew Perry's death in 2023. It was ruled accidental, but there may be medical grounds. So that's kind of interesting to me. If there's a court case, I'll 100% watch it, of course. Because I have not been so heartbroken over a celebrity in a very long time. Where are you, Judge Fleischer? There he is. Okay, pause. So I skip forward to that. I skip forward to that teenager, but I don't want to go back because then we're going to get confused. We can go back another day when I'm not wanting to go and have dinner. I'm so sorry.
The complaining witness myself, and she stated that this issue was just due to him not being on medication and drugs.
And that's
Please. As far as it is now, so no harassing or abusive contact with the complaining witness, no weapons, and no dope, no alcohol. And I will test you. And that's it. As long as you can stay clean, you and I will be best friends, Ms. Smith. Okay. So hang tight. We're going to have her take a seat. I'm going to get with Tracy for the bond conditions, and then we'll go from there. You have my card. You ever have an issue, first get a hold of Mr. Sims, and he'll get a hold of me, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Hey, Trinidad.
Slate on the docket.
Yes.
Here it is.
Slate or Blake?
Blake, I'm sorry, Blake.
Just standard for Ms. Smith, right? With random.
And curfew. She said curfew 10:30.
Just at 10:30 p.m. 7, 6 a.m.
Sure, whatever she wants. Yeah. Mr. Blake, come up.
Hey. He's a little.
That's okay. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing though. You know why you're here, right? Why you here?
Criminal trespass. His mother.
You have bond violations.
currently living in a group home, Your Honor, and he's back on his medication. So we're getting that taken care of right now. We got a hold of his caregiver, and that's who got him here, make sure that he was here today. The last time the caregiver got to the house late, he didn't get the information. That's why he wasn't present. But me and Gloria worked on getting the caregiver the information, and that's why he's here this morning. So he's,
Ms. Garza, do me a favor, remind me of the facts of the case, what happened, because I don't remember Mr. Blake's case. If you can just give me a brief rendition, Blake.
Officers were dispatched for a disturbance call, and the CW is the defendant's mother. He would not leave the property, and the first time officers arrived, he had already left, and then he came back. Officers came back and arrested him for not leaving and making threats
that's
to
why
his mom.
I was
So-
living there,
Sorry,
living there at the time. He had all his things there.
but she didn't want him there, right?
Apparently, I mean, whatever was going on at the time. But again, I believe it had something to do with his being unmedicated. We're taking care of that now with the group home. He's got a group home now. He's getting stabilized with his medication. So we're trying to get to a resolution.
I guess my question and my only concern is the complaining witness and whether he's tried to go back and harass her again.
Your Honor, I spoke with the complaining witness myself, and she stated that this issue was just due to him not being on medication and drugs. And that now that he's been on medication and been in the group home, that he's improved significantly and there hasn't been any more incidents.
Bam. Look at that.
So
We moving in the right direction.
she did say that she wishes for a condition that would be to take medicine and no drugs.
That's something that we're going to be struggling with for the remainder of his existence.
Yeah, we've done that, correct, Ms. Garza? Have we not put a condition that he's got to continue to take his medication? I would have to imagine that we did that as part of his condition.
Just they were asking Mr. Rayner, will you allow him to do a payment plan?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
For sure.
I don't see that as a specific condition.
But we recognize it ourselves, Your Honor, that he needs to continue to be medicated. Correct.
So remember that, so he just got another PR bond because you were just released from custody, Mr. Blake. One of the conditions that the magistrate set was that you were not to have contact with Jeanette Wiltz. Do you understand? If you violate this, it's not going to go well for you. I'm now adding on an additional condition that you must take your prescribed medication. What are you taking?
Yes, sir. I have to.
What are you taking?
Oh, segment.
Yeah, that's
They
good.
change it every month also.
They're trying to figure out, they're trying to get him, to an equal spot.
I'm already off there in regular shot and everything. Now I'm on difficult. I know it's difficult as one of them.
We don't have to tell.
So understand, you will not get another PR bond. Mr. Blake, you violate these conditions again. This is your first time. I'm not going to play this game again with you. I promise you that. I don't care if you have Jesus next to you with Trinidad. You understand?
Sure.
I know that Trinidad gets a little testy, but I'm not playing games with you. You
Amen.
must take your medication, no contact, unless we know she wants to have contact with you. Do you understand?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. I
We'll give you
appreciate it.
normal recess.
Sure.
Thank you. Hey. Tracy, on Blake, we need to amend it to where he needs to take his medication, please. Blake. Yeah, it's page, top of page 2. Okay,
I have two clients who arose from yesterday. The first is Vincent Napper.
okay. Is Vincent Napper here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come up, Mr. Napper.
Morning,
Good morning, Judge.
So from what I understand, for this case to go away, he owes $542 in restitution. Is that right?
Correct, Judge.
Yeah.
What have you done to pay the restitution, Mr. Napper?
But Your Honor, when I left here, May the 11th, May the 21st, my house was hit with the storm. I live off Tomball Parkway. I went 3 weeks with no lights and power and all that, so I had to, accommodate my family. With that being said, I own the tax office. I only get paid when my clients get paid. So at that time, the only monies that I had to use. FEMA said that they would, they came out to see my house and all the damage and everything. So they said that they would put me in a hotel. They approved the reconstruction and fix my house. So
Judge, when we were here, but the total restitution amount was a greater amount than what you're seeing now. A payment had been made and proof of that had been given to the district attorney's office when we were here previously. So a payment had been made at that time. Because of issues with the storm, we haven't made a payment since that last one, but with 30 more days, he could pay.
It's 180 days now. 30 days is too much, but Pavel, what's the total amount that Mr. Napper owes? And do you in fact see a payment? Because typically on these types of cases, they don't take piecemeal payments. It's all at one time when you get a restitution bill.
The payment was made direct, and what proof of brought was payment made directly to the CEO, which is a business,
That's not good because he's not supposed to have contact with the complaining
not
witness.
in person.
no, my wife had paid the vet bill. This is about a vet bill, a shot that they gave my dog. The dog got sick. That's what that's about. It's about.
Either need to accept the offer the state is giving you
It's not an issue.
to do that, great. But we need to know that you want to make payment.
Yes,
This
sir.
was 2 months ago that we had given you the opportunity to pay. So, well, what's the total amount that needs? Okay. You need to pay 542.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Your Honor. Yes, sir, not an issue.
I will give you a final 3 weeks, Mr. Napper.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If you don't have it paid in 3 weeks, you must be back here and I will set your case for trial and I will not take any more offers.
No,
Do
540.
you understand?
Yes, sir, 542, Your Honor.
Do you have a copy of the restitution bill? No. Do we know that the company wants to have contact with them, you know?
Well, they won't pay it back yet.
Well, I get that, but I mean, okay, regardless, we'll set your case off for 3 weeks, Mr. Napper. If you don't have it paid in 3 weeks, I will set your case for trial and I will not take
Your Honor, I
anything
just
else.
need permission to go pay the bill, that's all.
Okay. Yep, all right, so we'll get you. All right, please take a seat there and we'll have you reset here momentarily. Or do you want to come sign? Okay, we'll have you go over there. We'll have you sign a reset and we'll get you out of here
All
momentarily.
right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Did you have the case with Mr. Luna, Judge?
Page 7.
Look at this, Judge.
What is the one thing we asked you not to do, Mr. Luna?
Don't do the same thing.
You now stand charged again with unlawful carrying of a weapon. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay,
On June 25th, 2024, officers observed a vehicle fail to signal a turn prior to turning in Harris County, Texas. Upon viewing the traffic violation, officers activated emergency lights and conducted a traffic stop. Officers made contact with the driver, who was identified as the defendant. Officers observed the defendant acting very nervous, hands shaking, and not making direct eye contact after asked if there was people in the vehicle. Defendant advised that there was nothing illegal in the car, and when asked to search the vehicle, he declined the search. Defendant was then asked to step out of the vehicle and was detained. K-9 Hero was deployed on the vehicle, where he then alerted on the back driver's side door. Upon conducting a probable cause search, officers located a black backpack located behind the passenger seat. The backpack contained 2 mason jars containing marijuana with a combined weight of 2.4 ounces. Officers then located 7 THC vape devices with a combined weight of 4.20 ounces and a small black scale. Officers searching the vehicle further discovered an unholstered black Smith & Wesson 9mm under the front driver's seat that was loaded.
Mr. Luna, do you have a Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor.
Do you have liability insurance in your name?
Yes, sir.
You see,
Because I was running it.
I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication, and no slinging. I'm now taking you into custody because you violated the conditions that I asked you not to do. Number 1. Number 2, if you get out, your bond conditions are going to be so strict, you're going to flip. And I'm going to tell you now, you violate again, I will deem you a public danger and make it sky high. Do you understand? He goes with you.
Your Honor, his license was eligible.
Okay, thanks. All right, so I guess he's gonna pop up on Monday's docket. I'm imagining he'll be out. So let's roll back again on Monday and we'll go from there. But I'm assuming he's probably gonna bond out by then. So come back on Monday and we'll go from there, please. Okay, thanks. And then we'll just give you the 3 week on the other gentleman. Thanks. I am, yeah. No, report back here. No, yeah. Okay, Anna.
I haven't talked to you.
Okay,
If you need the cause number, all the paperwork should be in your queue.
Kano?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. You mind bringing it up?
Ms.
Come up, Miss Kano.
Yeah, we call up here. Use your phone. Or-
All right, Ms. Kano, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day that you've done. You know, you had the opportunity to get this thing dismissed, and I'm going to tell you, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week, but at some point you're going to come back and you're going to think to yourself, why didn't I get that thing done? I hope that at some point, if you ever run into us again, you take us seriously, you do what you're supposed to do. As it stands now, like I said, you're charged with assault of a family member. You've worked out this agreement. This charge will go on your record. The other thing you need to understand is that there's an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this. And if you ever pick up another one of these types of cases, an assault case like this, you'll be facing a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. All you need to do is literally grab someone's arm and squeeze to where it hurts. And you're looking at 2 years in prison as a minimum. Do you understand, man? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. How do you plead to the offense, man? I will find you guilty, send it to you to the agreement. Good luck to you, Ms. Kim. Yes.
You have excuse?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And we'll roll it CC so she won't. Okay, ma'am, please see the. Mr. Fleming.
I have an off-docket matter, cause number 2511076. Tanisha Chi. I spoke with the DVD prosecutor and chief in here. We are all on board to amend the protective order to allow her to be at the house and to have contact, but no threatening, harassing contact with CW. They've settled.
Client here now.
She's not here now. I could try to get her in. They settled
I
up.
will, but I need to monitor about it first, and then I'll certainly agree to it.
Okay.
I don't need her to sign bond conditions that no threatening, harassing, no weapons, and then we'll amend it for you.
I'll bring her next.
So, yeah, for
Thank
sure. Okay. Trinidad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bond conditions? Do we need bond conditions or anything?
Yeah, I was amending it to make sure that he takes his medication.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Judge, how long?
Yeah.
Yes.
30.
Okay. Just a minute.
Not good, this now.
Judge, required or waived?
Trinidad, what do you want? Okay, done. No, I'm not gonna let him sit in the first day. No. I know you don't want to go to jail, but he's doing that to stay out of jail.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is. Go ahead and sign.
Sorry, guys. I'm eating an ice cream and I was struggling to get to turn the mute off. I mean, yeah, unmute my mic. Where did he go? When did he come back? That's good.
No, we can do that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, because the attorney's going to be leaving around noon on Friday. So can we start the arraignment after?
All right. How many more do you want?
I think like 3.
All right, let's do it.
Page 2, Bob, come on up. Jerome, Bob. Page 2.
Hey. Is your lawyer going to be here today, Mr. Bob? It's time to do something with your case. It's nearly 400 days and you've been given bond after bond. We do something today. Take a seat for me in the jury box. We'll wait for your lawyer to get here. As soon as we're done with the other two, I'll call Mr. Henderson. Sure.
I should have amended hers. I don't know if she had magistrate.
Say it again.
She had a magistrate position, but I should have put it on an amended form.
That's okay.
Judge, may I approach? On Angel Gomez, civil plea case, 30 days, credit for 11. Judge will take the plea or bring him up and sign and all that. Just up to the judge.
All right, let's just do it. Get him out of here. Oh, you gotta write it up?
No, it's written up, and you can just come sign it. Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Gomez.
All right, page 10, Hope.
I want to make sure it's clear. It's kind of like stating the last case. Come on.
Hey, I'm gonna do this plea real quick. And then. Is that Pope?
I'll see her in the hallway.
Okay, not a big deal.
went back to the restroom. It's Christian.
So your name is Angel Dominguez Gomez. Signature, follow your signature, and with you. And you're ready to sign after everything you got. So, 1 second. Put your right thumb from me into your life.
Always, man. Come on.
Bob, Tobias, anything?
Yeah, we'll get, I don't know. I'm waiting for the lawyer to get back to, we can do something. Mr. Gomez, you're charged with unlawful carrying a weapon. Tell me. Did you think this was difficult?
Yes, sir. I feel I made it more difficult than it was supposed to be.
If you pick up another case for the next 5 years, you're gonna come back here. And I'm gonna tell you, if you think that it was hard this time, just wait. You come back here because you make some other move out there endangering my public. I'm gonna light you up so hard, you're gonna think that we've made it a career. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
The next time you get out there and you have some kind of thought that to do something that's going to endanger, put anyone at risk, whether it's in a car, whether it's in a house, whether it's outside, think before you act. Because if you come back here with another case, get ready. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 30 days in jail, credit for the 11 days that you've already done. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses, testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you are stuck with this. Mr. Slider, what about the weapon? Okay. The weapon that you have here will be forfeited and made into a manhole cover. How do you plead to this offense, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. Mr. Gomez, I'm not asking a lot from you. I'm telling you, think before you act. Think before you speak. Because if you come back here with a new case, get ready. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good luck.
CC, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay, please the clerk. Who is the other arraignment besides Pope?
The first one, come up the elevator, behind the elevator. you'll see
Page
the last office.
16, Terry, come on up.
Mr. Terry, you're charged with criminal mischief. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Your case is 717 days old. You've been given PR bond after PR bond. Let's see how many you've done. I'm going to appoint your lawyer today. We figure out today what happens with your case, sir. So just take a seat for me in the jury box. Victoria, do you mind reaching out to the Mac for him, please?
All right, Judge, the next one is page 17, Walker, Kenneth Walker. Okay.
Do you mind grabbing him? We still have to do, it's an arraignment, please.
Walker.
All right. he's in the village room.
We need to do Walker. We need to do Walker.
I know, I'm saying. All right, we're going.
That was
Kenneth Walker. Come up, Mr. Walker. Tell me, have you ever been arrested before?
Yes.
How many times have you been arrested?
Twice.
Would you go to church looking like that?
Yes.
In shorts?
Yes.
That's extremely disrespectful. You don't come to court in shorts, and the next time we will put you out. It's a complete sign of disrespect. Do you understand, Mr. Walker? You're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On June 21st, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on a Porsche parked between a handicap and no parking zone. They made contact with driver who was identified by his Kentucky license. Defendant advised that he was having car problems and couldn't move the car, and that he had parked there to run into the gas station to grab a Gatorade and a Swisher Skeet. And between his legs, there was a handgun in plain view. Officer asked defendant to step out of the vehicle and observe the smell of marijuana. During pat down, a bag of marijuana was found in his pocket, 26 grams. It should be noted that this was at a strip center, and directly in front of where the defendant was parked is a daycare.
Judge, I do have an argument with BC. The argument first being that the officer says he conducted a traffic stop. We have nothing on what this traffic stop was based on. Additionally, they're in a private property. This is a gas station. This is a strip, a shopping center, not a public roadway. So the Texas Transportation Code doesn't apply to private properties. We don't have anything other than the owner calling or somebody else calling 911. So I don't think we have a reason to even get to PC based on the traffic stop that the officer is claiming.
I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case, Mr. Walker. Do you have a Texas driver license?
No.
How long have you lived in Houston, sir?
2 years.
It's time to surrender the Kentucky license to get a Texas driver license, and I'm giving you 2 weeks to do that. If you do not do that, then I will take your privilege to drive away from you permanently.
Already tried.
I waited.
Then I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive. You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. If you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive.
Judge, I would ask if we could give him the 2 weeks to hopefully resolve that issue out and then to
He's
have.
been extremely arrogant the entire time, counsel. He's been, the way that he's acted since he's walked in here, I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you consume alcohol, likewise, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, sir. You have a lawyer because
Sorry, I didn't unmute. Personally, I think it's a little outdated to dress for court and all of that. Like, I don't know. I don't think he looks disrespectful. He's wearing a decent shirt. Granted, he's wearing shorts, but like, yeah. I don't know. I just think, it's a little, to me, it's so outdated. Also, the church example, if you're going to go by the church and what it says in the Bible, there's so many verses about not prioritizing your personal appearance, etc. So just want to throw that up there.
because you do, I will waive your appearance, but it's your responsibility to stay in touch with counsel. If they come back to me, tell me they can't get a hold of you because you're gone MIA or ducking and dodging phone calls, I will issue a warrant for arrest. If I have to put you in jail because you violate conditions or you pick up a new case or you don't stay in touch with counsel, you will not get any more PR bonds from us. I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive, and we'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset, and then you'll get with Tracy your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go. So, thank you, counsel.
It's just gonna sign it. Did you do it? Okay.
All right, Judge, next is
Give me,
page 18.
hold on. I want to make a bunch of notes on this case about Mr. Walker. So just give me a second.
Judge, may I reapproach?
Sure.
Well, Mr. Walker.
I interrupt this. I brought a little Winchester. Hold on, come back. Come back. Oh, give me a minute. She jumped into one of my paintings and I wanted to show you guys her beautiful blue and purple fur. Okay. Just be chilled for the people. Look, blue hair. Can't see that much, but that's blue hair. Yeah, beautiful, blue and purple. Not your colors. So if anyone knows how to get acrylic paint out of a cat, she is an angry little cat. I'm just trying to find the right way for you guys to see. Hold on, I just want to show the people your fur. Look. Look how blue you are. I'm sorry. Okay. Thanks, Annabelle. So yeah, she's blue. She's blue and purple. And I had just added a ton of texture to that painting. She jumped, took all the black, purple, and blue paint with her.
Walker Judge, he does work. So I would be asking, I know you mentioned the 2 weeks. I would ask you to reconsider that for him to resolve.
Well, yeah, I'm going to give you a normal reset now because we did the affidavit. So I'll just give you whatever time you want.
Well, I'm saying have him 2 weeks before signing the non-driving affidavit. Give him 2 weeks to resolve his license issue. Because like I said, he does have to work, Judge. So
He asked me for the thing. He was the one, no, you might as well go ahead and do it.
I know, and I think I just spoke to him and he retracts from that, Judge. So no,
Just
if he does need to drive, you want me to reapproach you?
Tell you what, if he gets his license, and he's able to get a Texas driver license, and he has liability insurance, and you can prove it, then we can talk about it again.
Understood, Judge.
But show me, like, if he can get it, then I'm more than happy to take the restriction off. But he's got to show us that he's got a license and that he has insurance, and then I'm happy to do it for you.
Understood.
I will take it off.
Understood. Thank you.
For sure.
You swear affirm that you will not operate a vehicle unless authorized by you will with your counsel.
I'm like, I think 3 shots.
So he had a Porsche and he was parked in between like a handicapped, right? Is that what it was?
And then going into no parking zones, so just kind of.
That's what it's the Porsche season.
Just go ahead.
Okay. Hey, Herman.
Mine's off docket, Judge. It's that I finally got, it's an occupational license. If I may give you the cause number. It is gonna be, come on. 250-5329. And Judge, he knows that despite living in Louisiana, this case is, I mean, the occupational is only for Texas. Because he's one of those field, he works in the oil rigs, currently in Louisiana. He knows until he gets to Texas, he can't legally drive. The state ran him and he didn't have, other than the previous DWI, that's all he had. And you wanted me to give you the times, I believe. Okay, Monday through Friday, it's 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then Saturday and Sunday, It's 3 AM to
He
6.
wants me to let him drive in the middle of the night.
That's when he works that shift. Yeah. That's, I mean, that's the issue. That's what he's assigned. I mean, it's a narrow window, that 3 to 6. It's not, so, and he's not, I mean, maybe we can you do it a little bit, like take it to 11 PM or 10, or 10 PM, Monday, on Monday through Fridays.
Show me your work schedule, then I'll.
Okay.
Okay, I
Okay,
just want
thank
to
you.
know that.
Okay,
legitimate
that's
schedule,
reasonable.
and
Okay,
then
thank you.
I'm okay with it, and then we can
Okay.
work around that.
Cool.
Permit. Okay. Is that Pope or no? I think it's,
It's for Wells, page 18, the next arraignment.
okay, are you Miss Pope? We finally got her here. Come up, Miss Pope. Ms. Pope, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On May 11, 2024, officers were dispatched in response to a family disturbance. Complainant described that the defendant was hitting her with a brittle wooden stick approximately 15 to 20 times all over her body, causing her pain. The wooden stick was approximately 7 to 8 inches in length, and the complainant stated that she broke the wooden stick while hitting her and felt the most pain when hit in the face with the wooden stick. The complaining witness wishes to pursue charges.
So who is the complaining witness in relation to Ms. Pope?
Your Honor, I read the DIMS. It didn't say. The officers did respond in response to a family disturbance, but I don't see the relation. And the complaining witness's voicemail is not set up, so we haven't been able to.
So who is Ms. Nicole Knitz to you? Is that an acquaintance?
That is my 43-year-old cousin that had been raising hell for 8 hours in front of my aunt's house. And I had enough. I'm sorry. I gave.
Don't say anything about the case.
Saying,
is it possible to keep you guys separated? I mean, who?
Sure. Yes, sir. For
Where
Pete's
does this
sake.
person live in relation to where you live?
Well, I used to live there with my elderly mother's youngest sister.
So that's your mother's sister?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I used to live there, and then she had a fallout with her, the father of her child. At 2:00 in the morning, she demanded that I have to leave my place where I've lived for a year, worked hard. My place of residence with my mother's youngest sister for nearly a year at 2:00 in the morning. And
The only thing I would like, it's okay, Ms. Pope. The only thing that I would like is for you not to have contact with this person. As long as you can do that, you and I will be fine. Okay? Would you like me to appoint you a lawyer today?
sir,
Okay.
I'll
The only,
appreciate that.
I will appoint you a lawyer today. The only other thing I'm going to ask you is please show up to court. When you show up, good things happen. I'm telling you that because we have 2 times that you've missed court today or since then. All I'm asking you to do is show up. I will give you a lawyer today, explain your side to the lawyer, and then they can work out with the DAs. And I'm sure that we'll be able to work something out. Okay?
Okay, Your Honor, I would like to say one thing, and I don't want to offend anybody. The day that I had court, that's when it was flooding a few Fridays ago. The schools were closed. My elderly mother came with me. The courts were closed. 2 days later, she had a seizure, scared me to death. So I'm sorry.
It's okay. Nothing's happening to you today. We're not taking you into custody. We're not doing anything to you. I'm letting you know, I want you to show up from now on. That's it. That's it. But I will give you a lawyer so you can always explain your side to the lawyer. And if there are any issues, you can always relay that to the lawyer and he can come and talk to me, or she can talk to me as well. Okay? So for now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. We will have you just take your seat in the jury box while we find you a lawyer. We'll have you talk to this person and then we'll figure out where we go from here. Okay? Okay, please.
We've seen Wells.
Can you create no contact and no weapons, please? Is the felony case that she has associated to this as well? Is it just a completely different matter or what?
Yes, sir. If it's 4 days later, it looks like the felony is at night out.
Just starts breaking stuff or what? That's a lot of stuff at an IHOP for $2,500.
Let's see. Going to the IHOP. They don't know why or what she wrote scripted. She wrote something to the IHOP.
Oh, who knew IHOP had something that expensive?
All right. By the girl. By the most expensive asset there.
Okay. Matt. Okay. And what is your name, sir?
Williams.
Williams?
Williams, W-E-L.
Got it. All right. Good morning, Mr. Wells. Sir, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
On June 20th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a suspicious person call at a gas station, which is a known drug trafficking location. Officers observed the defendant loitering at that location, and officers left the location and returned 30 minutes later, and defendant and his vehicle were still there. Officers made contact with the defendant and smelled odor of marijuana. A probable cause search was completed and recovered a clear bag with green leafy substance in the center console, along with 13 individual bundles. The weight of the bag was 0.55 ounces.
All right. Mr. Wells, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case.
So what's their probable cause to what though? They say they walked up on the suspicious cop. I wasn't suspicious. I wasn't loitering. I was there at the store. The store dude told them I wasn't loitering at all.
You need a lawyer to help you out with this, and then the lawyer will tell you. But as it stands, an officer can always just come up and
Just and walk up on you. No. All right. Yes, sir.
You know, you go to California, you go to Colorado, hey.
So the probable cause is just walk up on me and just say, hey, I smell weed. That's cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You don't live in Colorado. You don't live in California, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know, where's the other one? Is it California?
Washington
Right.
State, California.
Mm-hmm.
In
I got
Texas?
PTSD, so at the end of the day,
Please, Mr. Wells. All right. What do you do for a living, sir?
diesel mechanic.
Okay, we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to have you go to Victoria. I'm not putting any conditions on your bond, Mr. Wells, but understand this. If you pick up a new case, it's not going to go well. You understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, I will have you go to Victoria, sign a reset, and we'll get you out of here, sir. Hugh.
I was just appointed to roll Polito and Polito.
Is he Spanish?
No. To address the bond conditions in the MOAB. I know the state has spoken with the complainant and he lives with his mother, and that's where the incident is between.
Well, right. But I know, he's telling us he was living on the street or something.
What's that?
He's telling us, I thought he was living on the street.
No, he lives with her That's his only place to live. His stepfather's here, who's married to his mom, and he says that she's okay.
I'm
with it.
okay with that.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it as long as he doesn't create an issue with her.
Sure.
Mr. Pulido, come up.
I think the MOAP has it where it's a no contact, no. And so I was gonna see if we can get that changed around, so.
You need to understand, Mr. Pulido, that
I just wanna talk about my point on the weed situation. So it's legal here and fairly regulated and whatever. And if you think about it, day-to-day cases, alcohol does a lot more damage than weed could. And yet alcohol is legal and weed is illegal. You don't often hear of brutal, horrific crimes being committed by somebody who was only smoking weed. And it's the same thing I was saying about the ladies of the night. Like, if you legalize it, then you can regulate it. You can have testing for diseases. You can minimize the risk of tea to the trafficking. You can make sure that there's no sort of essential workers. That's the one. There's no DV going on. Like, these are not the things that need to be brought up in court. It's still illegal in Tennessee. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't think it's legal. Can't remember if it's legal everywhere in South Africa. You can't sell it, but you can grow it. Cannabis for Private Purposes Act. You can do it in private. And CBD, how much can you carry and what's legal? They amended the original legislation and says it's legal for adult private use while tightening and clarifying the restrictions related to children and the use and possession of the plant. And what they want to do basically is just tighten up on how it moves through areas, essentially. I'm not going to say the word, but yeah. So legal in KS, legal with a prescription. It's just such a waste. I mean, like that dude, like, come on. Probable cause, well, I think we can all, if anyone has eyes, we can see what the probable cause was in Texas, right? Like, and he just had it in his car and he has PTSD. Like, you're going to hire a public defender, the prosecution, take up space in jail, take time from the judge. Come on. Come on. I sound like a hippie. I don't smoke weed. I don't do edibles, nothing like that. I just think it's ridiculous. Anyway, rant over. I'm getting ready for bed, by the way.
that you're skirting very thin ice. There is a protective order that says you're not supposed to have threatening or harassing contact with the complaining witness, which is your mom. I want you to listen. What is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. It's what she perceives. So can conduct alone violate this? If I go like this to you, is that threatening or harassing? It most certainly is. You're the one that will end up going to jail if your mom thinks that you're threatening or harassing her. So I would be very careful. I'm okay with you staying with her. But the order for protection says no threatening or harassing contact. It's what she perceives, not what you think or what you feel or what you care. I don't give a rat's behind about it. It's how she feels. So if you're at mom's house and you're upset, it probably would be a good idea to walk outside, go run a mile and cool off or do something. Because if you upset her and she calls the DAs and says, hey man, my son's harassing me again, guess who goes to jail? Right. And the problem is that aside from your mom, there's no one else that's probably willing to pony up $5,000 to $10,000 to bond you out. So if you go to jail, you got out now because I gave you a free bond. You're not going to get another one. You violate these conditions, you'll end up there with a $5,000 to $10,000 bond. And if you don't have anyone to pay that, you will be stuck like Chuck. Do you understand? Be nice. That's all I'm asking. Think before you act and think before you speak. Sometimes you might have but a nanosecond to do it. Do you understand? What I'm going to do now, so that both you guys know, and what Hugh is asking for, is to modify the order for protection to allow you to go home. The only thing I'm doing is I'm taking off the residential restriction. All the other stuff in the order for protection stays, so that no threatening, harassing contact. You cannot use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon. You understand? Okay, so just keep it cool. That's all we're asking. Okay. All right.
Thanks, Judge.
Thanks you.
After the 61 days are over, can I move out or something?
We need to figure out what we're going to do with this case before you go to Dallas. I know that you're itching to go, but we need to figure out what's going to happen with your life. You've got this case open, and if you go to Dallas, I'm afraid we just might not see you again. So that's why I don't want that to happen for you. Okay?
With the ankle monitor or something like that.
Say that again?
I'm okay with the ankle monitor or something like that. Anything to track me
No.
down.
I can't monitor you in Dallas, man. No. So let's do this. Let's try to get is there anything that's in right now?
There's an offer.
Yes, there's an offer, and I was going to communicate that to him.
3 months PTI.
They've given you a great offer where, you can get this case dismissed. And I'm telling you, that's the best thing for you, because you don't want this on your record. It will hurt you. It'll haunt you forever if you get a conviction. So they've given you a good offer. If you do things quick, perhaps they'll let you off quick. And I'm okay with that too. The idea is that you learn from this. So in the future, you reflect and you think before you act, Okay, Mr. Pulido, I have modified this condition. You can go back home. Just be nice. Okay? All right, thank you. Thank you.
30 seconds, we'll make a copy.
Sirla Humphreys.
Sorry.
Sheila Humphreys, sorry.
Yes.
Mr. McGinley.
Yes. Yes, sir. Sorry.
So, Pavel, on this case, is this a PTI gone wrong? What are we doing?
What's the name?
Humphreys, his last name. If the case
On Humphreys, we have, there's only one thing missing. I believe there's 3 conditions on the PTI. From what I understand, there's a certificate. I think we're waiting on, I can't remember if it's a community service or something to be turned in, but we're just one document short.
That's not that.
That's what I see. She gave me her result evaluation. She completed the community service, CPC.
Is that everything?
Yes, that's all for the case.
Do you want me to make a copy for you?
No, as long as y'all have it, we're good.
Have a copy of everything?
Because this was a monitor one, if I remember.
So are you ready to file a dismissal?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Humphries,
Okay.
good job. They're going to dismiss
Even
you.
better then, thank you.
Yes. So if you just want to hang tight, we'll print you out one for your records, okay? And then after that, you'll be free to go. Good job. Yeah. Sorry. Ms. McGinley, you're next.
Judge, I just got to James Terry. He's in the jury box. I needed to approach because of the age of the case, I think.
700 something. We need to know where we're going to go. This
Okay.
dude's done.
It looks like there's a PTI offer for restitution for dismissal. I can talk to him and see if he can afford that, but Judge, I'm not sure what,
Mr. Terry, come up.
and also, I think they're also offering time served, so.
Let's see now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Terry?
I work tree work, anywhere from 1,000, 1,500.
Guys, how much is restitution in this case? 1,240. 1,247?
I don't have that kind of money, sure.
Okay, so I guess let's talk about the other option and then we'll go from there. You know, the case is nearly 750 days
A
old.
2 or 3 week reset.
Oh, I'm not doing that long.
You just want him to figure it out today, or?
Well, I mean, I'll give you a week or so,
Okay.
but your case is so old, it's sprout legs and it can walk.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, I'm not inclined to just give you a bunch of time to figure out because it's not fair to everybody else that does what they're supposed to do. I'm going to tell you now, Mr. Terry, if you ever take off on me again and don't come back, get ready. Do you understand?
Can we get a 1 week appearance required,
Yeah.
Judge?
I'll do that.
Thank you, Judge.
So in a week, they've offered you time cert. In a week, you must come back here and either be prepared to accept the offer from the district attorneys. They have offered to dismiss your case if you pay the $1,200. In a week, perhaps you can get the money. I don't know. If not, they've also given you a time served offer. If you do not want to accept that offer, that's okay. At that point, we'll set your case for trial. Okay?
Thank you, Judge. See, and I'm gonna get you a new court date, okay?
Okay. Mr. McGinley, you ready? Sorry.
Yes, Judge.
Juan Robles.
Sorry, just to clarify on Ms. Humphries, the dismissal is it's already
Yes.
everything's done, turned in.
They're
Okay,
going to
thank
file the
you.
dismissal now.
Okay, I'll let their office know. Thank you.
No, it's not. No, well, in some respects it is. In some respects it is. You're here now because you have a bond violation. Oh, you picked up a new case. You're now charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay, Ms. Garza, please.
On June 21st, 2024, officers was working an extra job at Bombshells, and a bartender identified defendant as someone who was banned from the bar for previous physical and verbal altercations.
At a bar.
The officer asked defendant to leave the premises. He refused, and he was asked for his ID. He advised, "I plead the fifth." Yeah, that's all we have.
And at that point, I guess they arrest him and charge him with trespass.
It's also a restaurant,
Stop.
Your Honor.
Stop. I'm going to find that there's cause to go forward on your new case. And Mr. Robles, now I'm taking you into custody for picking up a new case. Goes with you. $5,001 on this one, please. Robles on the top of 13. Yes.
Which case?
The DWI. Yeah. Mr. McGinley,
Yes, Judge.
He will probably pop up on Monday's docket, so if you guys want to pop in, then we can see what happens, I guess, and we'll go from there.
I will do. And I spoke with Mr. Martinez. He came out of the hospital and asked me. I told him I was on hold on Zoom, and so I'll give him an update right now.
Is he okay?
Talk to him. I believe so. It seems to be a pretty bad infection with his health conditions already, being diabetic and all that. But he has his wife setting up everything for him, taking care of him.
Well, tell him we wish him his best and that we hope he
I
gets
will do.
back, okay?
I will do. I will do. Thank you so much,
All right.
Judge.
Thanks, friend.
Thank you.
You took in Sepulveda, Garza. What would you farm in that?
What was it?
Sepulveda, Garza. Page 14, bottom.
2503.
That's a law violation.
Yeah.
And,
No, just multiple failures to appear. Yeah. New case. Picked up a new case while he's on bond. 5,001. And that's only on the old case.
The old case.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
I'll send it out to you. Yeah. It's right here,
Mr. Torres, drug test assessment. Is one person? Mr. Torres, drug test.
Wonderful. You dismissed Mireles, huh? Yeah. Wow. Lori's case, remember the gentleman?
Yeah, he completed it.
Really? Wow, that's fantastic. That's great. Dude, maybe we got through to him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy moly, that's awesome.
I think it was actually one of the Florida, I think he was actually honest about that.
Hey, they dismissed Mireles.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's awesome. That's great.
Should give him a completion certificate about everything tomorrow.
That's great.
Yeah. Once I see one. Thank you. Johnny Rivera? Yes.
Hey. Tracy, on Blake, we need to amend it to where he needs to take his medication, please. Blake. Yeah, it's page Top of page 2. Okay.
I have two clients who wrote from yesterday. The first is Vincent Napper.
Okay. Is Vincent Napper here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come up, Mr. Napper.
Morning, Your Honor. Morning, Judge.
So from what I understand, for this case to go away, he owes $542 in restitution. Is that right?
Correct, Judge.
Yeah.
What have you done to pay the restitution, Mr. Napper?
Well, Your Honor, when I left here May the 11th, May the 21st, my house was hit with the storm. I live off Tomball Parkway. I went 3 weeks with no lights and power and all that, so I had to, accommodate my family. With that being
Sorry, just a minute. I refreshed and I lost where we were. Did anyone see the timestamp? Let's see. Okay, I've got it pulled up now. Let's see. When I hit subtitles, I broke something. So now I'm just trying to find where I broke it. If we can find Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I thought I'd seen it before, but I was like, I don't know, maybe they called him back. Let's see if we can see Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Where are you, Brooklyn Flint? There's Flint, Brooklyn. So if we go just there.
Page 14, bottom.
2503.
That's the law violation.
Yeah. No, just multiple figures up here. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good.
New case. Picked up a new case while he's on mine.
No.
5,001. And that's only on the old case. Yeah, let me pull it up.
I'll send it out to you. Yeah. It's right here, too.
Mr. Torres, Justice Department. Is one person? Mr. Torres,
Wonderful. You dismissed Mireles, huh? Yeah. Wow. Lori's case, remember the gentleman?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. That's fantastic. That's great. Dude, maybe we got through to him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy moly, that's awesome.
I think it was actually wanting to go to Florida. I think he was actually honest about that.
Hey, they dismissed Mireles.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's awesome. That's great.
I know. Should get a police certificate about everything tomorrow.
That's great.
Yeah. Once I see what
Johnny Rivera.
Yes.
For this one?
Hey, look how many people, like, Oklahoma City, Atlanta, Missouri, Michigan,
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Virginia, Maryland, Minnesota. I mean,
Man, I saw that.
can we hit every state?
That would be awesome. We should get the whole US on a map and pin everyone. That would be cool. I know, it really is, but I'm wondering. Judge,
Finland.
Judge, what a work question?
Do you mind signing the set aside order?
Yeah, what is that?
Guys, I'm nosy.
Okay, yeah.
The other one by.
I'm nosy. I quickly want to see what he was seeing. Did I turn my mic on? Yes, I did. Quickly want to see. Guys, they've got mods in here now. Good morning, everyone, he types. You are first here. Good morning.
That would be cool.
Holy moly, he types.
I know,
God,
it is, but I'm
it's his
wondering.
little face.
Finland.
Judge, what a
Wow.
work question?
Do you mind signing the set aside order?
Yeah, what is that?
There's
So
a,
it's just on that form.
Okay, yeah.
the other one by me is.
Judge, there's someone on here from Cypress,
For a
Texas.
woman that passed away, but I guess we already pled and that was the wrong way to.
I believe it's Mr. Victoria.
What?
Wait. You talking about Victoria?
No, Michael,
Oh, Michael.
Wait, what?
Mr. Victoria.
Victoria, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Wait, oh, Michael's
See you
on?
later. Mhm.
Hmm,
I have another work-related question.
okay.
This financial affidavit is in English and Spanish. The defendant gave it to his girlfriend to fill it out because he can't read English,
That's okay.
but so she didn't know none of the answers.
Which
So
one is,
nothing.
oh,
Morales?
so maybe we should make that a condition of bond. He learns how to read and write then, huh?
Or we can send him home with it like we do sometimes.
Why are you gonna make that condition bond? You can't read it.
Yeah,
Okay, go get classes, man. Learn how to read and write.
or we can send him home with it.
Yeah.
Send him home.
No,
Like two weeks.
no, how on earth are you?
Maybe
Can
he
you,
has somebody
can
that
you tell me the
can.
translator, please?
Yes. Right.
It's time that he needs to learn how to read and write.
I'd also like to remind you of 12:07.
I know. Last thing, are we almost done?
Yeah, because I was having about some ones. Wait, some videos about this.
Judge, they want me to say hi. Is this good?
know how to do closed captioning? I have to figure that one out. Oh.
Judge, Doris is here to interpret.
Got it.
Hello, you have reached Henderson Law Group. We appreciate your call. Someone will be with you shortly. For English, 1. Para español, presione. Thank you for the law office of Todd Henderson.
Yes, this is Judge Fleischer in Court 5. Is Mr. Henderson around?
He is down in the court. I can call him right now though for you.
Yes, he has a gentleman with a case in Court 5 and we're waiting on him. Do you mind sending him down here,
Okay,
please?
yes, I will let him know right now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Take care.
You ready, Judge?
Yeah.
Morales?
Come up, Morales. Do you know how to read and write?
¿No sabe usted cómo leer y escribir?
No.
Then it's time that you learned.
Entonces es tiempo de que aprenda.
And now I'm making it a condition of your bond that you start taking classes to learn how to read and write.
Y ahora voy a poner como condición de su fianza que tiene que usted aprender a leer y a escribir.
How old are you, sir?
¿Cuántos años tiene usted, señor? 46.
46, and you don't know how to read and write.
Y escribir.
Poquito nomás, no mucho.
A little bit, not a lot.
You now need to take classes to learn.
Ahora necesita tomar clases para aprender.
I am making it a condition of your bond.
Que eso sea una condición de su fianza.
What happens if you violate any of these conditions, Mr. Morales?
Usted no cumple con todas estas condiciones, señor Morales.
Voy a la cárcel.
I'm going to jail.
Very good.
Muy bien.
And the next time you go to jail, you might be here for a very long
Puede estar
time.
ahí por mucho, mucho tiempo.
I will give you a lawyer today,
Voy a dar un abogado.
but I'm setting your case for 2 weeks from today.
Voy a poner el caso.
You must come back here and show me what you have done to start taking classes to learn how to read and write.
Ya se inscribió alguna clase o qué ha hecho para aprender.
If you have done nothing,
Usted no ha hecho nada.
it's not going to go well.
Entonces no va a ser bonito para usted.
And I will tell you now, the worst possible thing you could do is not show up because I
Aparezca aquí.
will 100% issue a warrant for your arrest and you will get no more PR bonds. Do you understand?
¿Se entiende?
Okay, please. Victoria, I'm going to grant the motion for a lawyer. Okay, and then, so 2 weeks, he gets back into school. Yes, thank you. Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Julito left without signing his bond conditions. Yeah,
Free trouble?
no, they were state. Huh? Is he still here? Where? Oh, great. Okay. All right. Come up. We're gonna have you sign your bond conditions, sir.
But she
Great.
signed the conditions while I was saving that he must.
Or are we doing conditions with you?
No, for, you said you need to learn how to read and write. I was putting it in, I guess you signed like right then.
Oh, no, it's not gonna be. Oh,
You don't put it
it
on
is with
there.
you. No, it's a DWI. You're right. It is with you. Yep, you're right.
So.
No. Thank you for adding it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, thank you for recognizing that, Tracy. I totally forgot.
Morales.
The part of this came through.
Do we have a Lux on the docket?
Lux?
I have a conditions for Lux. Maybe that's a different. Do we do a Perry Lux today?
Terry Lux.
Perry,
No, James.
that doesn't sound familiar. Oh, Damien filed it. I wonder,
Oh, that might be through, then it might be, cigarettes, I guess.
oh, that's what it is. And maybe, yeah, ERD. You want to go through the list?
Yes.
Let's do it.
So page 2, Bob, did you ever get a hold of council?
No, I guess just, we'll wait till the end of docket. If not, let's roll with the Monday.
Okay. Next one is page 5 and 6, Haskin. Except for Raymond fell to appear.
2501 on both.
Next one is page 7, Luna. What was the revocation?
Yes, and I need to do a bail order, 5001 on the
Law violation.
on the
On
old
the
case.
Yes.
Yeah,
The new one,
5,000, I'm leaving the new one. Yeah, and then 5001 on the old one.
All right. Here we go. I know you will do. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
That's what we share. It's been a long day, so.
What are you saying? Yeah, he's got a couch, right?
On Luna, are you guys gonna, do they still file charges on the wax, on the vape pens? Do they file felonies on that or
I
not?
concentrate. I mean, not that I've seen, until the last comes back, maybe.
You know, I see it quite a bit in other jurisdictions, like in Dallas and
Yeah.
Garrett County. They've been filing those vape pens, but I guess here they just don't. But they'll file a misdemeanor weed case?
Yeah, well, that's the Senate bill that passed. That's forcing us to do that, but, that's, I don't know, usually that's our- That's point one.
Okay, so after Luna, who's,
page 14.
he's learned how to do anything. Can't even
Can he try it on his own at home?
He's learned how to do anything. He doesn't know how to read or write, so he must now enroll in a class to learn how to read and write. Yeah, it's just like anyone else that needs schooling, that we put him in high school and stuff like that. He needs to learn to read and write.
Judge, there's a lot of people that are like this gentleman. My understanding is he works. Would it be okay I mean, I don't know what his savvy is for
You do it
being
on the off
online.
time, you know, something that he needs to learn how to do anyways. Can't even
Can he
talk.
try it on his own at home, like in just books and stuff? Okay.
He's learned how to do it on his own, really? It's not worked very well for him for now. He can't even fill out an application. So no, I told him he's got to learn how to read and write.
You couldn't even fill out the application?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, Ben, por favor.
Okay, we'll see what we can get him in touch with. Sounds reasonable.
Tienes que ver cómo puedes conseguir clases para ver cómo puedes aprender a escribir y leer. Tienes que saber eso. You know, ya tienes 46, algo así, ¿cómo?
Sí.
Yeah. Tienes que aprender. ¿Me entiendes, Méndez? All All right,
Yeah, we'll work on it, Judge. Thank you. Can I reset them?
for sure.
Okay.
The reset, Judge?
Yeah. Oh, no, 2 weeks. I want to see what he's done. 2 weeks.
Okay, I'll be here.
He doesn't have to. Tremendous. So I'm done with those, and I generated a second one.
For which one?
Like long name. But yeah, that one, so he has a new one. Yeah. But I think that.
Yeah.
All right, Judge, you said Monday, the first,
Yes.
Mr. Bob?
Yeah.
Bob, come on up, please.
Monday, so we can figure out what to do. Do not show up. So help me, the bond is gonna go way, way high. You understand? Okay, come on. Okay.
So he's supposed to get off in September. He's currently enrolled in SOP. They're able to verify as of last month that he was attending, but they want a 3-month extension if he doesn't complete it by,
Why would you not complete?
just in case. But he does. So with this guy also. he picked up like,
What? No,
Sorry.
issue a warrant.
But it was a class C, so I don't know.
No.
Still a warrant? Okay.
Yes, no. I mean, what, he's on probation for assault, he picks up another assault.
Do you want the case number?
No.
That's it for me. I don't know what to say.
Let me ask Judge. Was there anything special than the regular?
No drugs, no alcohol. You don't have a license, no driving, Mr. Bob.
So that's like, she has.
How does that take?
It's getting, yeah, it's actually more of used than triple offense, but it's because it doesn't have any of the possibilities. That it doesn't go
Why not that out? Maybe it's like-
They'll put it in, the next day, we just see, and that's it. Yeah, so like it's not like 3. And now it's not like, it'll be like 8,000. Yeah. She will have, yes, they will have that.
And then it's not an additional question.
Yeah, that's my main concern.
I'm just gonna go across quickly and see.
6 months.
Let's see. Fun.
That's not doing it per se, but I think. But. No, I didn't like it.
What's your next court date?
Look at this. Wait, did you guys hear that? Purple, blue, black demon cat is barking.
Well, you don't need a, like, we don't need that license to come into work. There's your license to have. Everything else is here, over here, and then all this.
Oh, it is Victoria is a person.
Yeah, I think that was.
Make the poor girl some food.
The kettle? Oh, is it for the kettle? For the kettle? No, or just like.
She just had a bunch of candy. Sheesh.
Like in the. Yeah, I know.
Judge is having so much fun.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Go back to the hospital with.
I heard that, but. Yeah, I can see that.
Anyone with good plans for the weekend, says the judge. Guys, we need to catch a live so we can chat to him.
I do want to keep it. I'm also not really interested in that, but I want to put it in my,
Oh my goodness. No. How do I make this all tiny? He says, fishing is fun.
I want y'all to do a favor, just lock me back up so my mom can go home. I know my mother very well. I see the complete exhaustion in her face, and I'll be damned if she's gonna go back to the hospital with a seizure or a stroke. So do what you have to do so she can go home. How many hours have we been here, mother, since 8 o'clock this morning? No, I refuse to jail to do it. I have to go and see her go back to jail. She's not gonna. She wants to be here and support me.
Em, come up.
She should have suffered, Your Honor.
Come up. Come up. She's doing better than you're
No,
doing.
she's not. I know my mother. Look at, she is fucking beyond exhausted. I am not gonna have it. I am not, and I am kicking myself in the ass for whipping my 43-year-old cousin with a switch. I don't care no more. I don't care no more. She lied on me. She got a few pops. And this thing about hitting her in the face to the stick broke, you're kidding me right now. You are kidding me.
She's
I'm a good
doing.
person.
She's doing. She's great.
No, she's not great. You don't know my mother. I'm watching her over there with doze. You weren't there 2 weeks ago. She was going like this in the middle of the night and having a seizure, bit her tongue and spitting blood. I'm not having it. Lock me up. Lock me up or whatever. Let her go. No, she shouldn't have to be here this many fucking hours.
You need to relax.
No.
And you're creating.
My back is fucking hard. I am beyond pain. I can only imagine what she feels like at almost 80 years old. No, no, no. I'm living. I can't take no more of this crap. 5 days in jail, 3 days on a concrete floor, disabled. No, no, no. Inhumane. No.
I'm right. I'm all right.
No.
I have a lawyer coming here momentarily. We call any minute. I don't know why she's carrying on like this. I think that you're doing fantastic. She's sitting there being completely just fine.
That's how she was the other night. Yeah, a couple weeks ago when she had a seizure and started biting her tongue and fucking seizing out and shit. And I had to tell the doctor. She's had 2 strokes and 3 seizures in 1 month. I know my mama. She's been there for me. I appreciate everything. I'll be damned if I sit over there and watch her just dozing and feeling like this. No, because of my shit. So do what you have to do.
She's fine.
Do what you have to do.
Do we have the lawyer coming?
Oh my God.
Okay. Would you like to sit in this chair, Mrs. Pope? I have this black chair there that's more comfortable. Would you like to sit there? Tracy, do you mind taking your stuff off? You can sit right there and wait. They should be here any moment. Look, it's nice and soft. It's not a problem. Really. Ricardo, did you get a point
I
for this
gotta
case?
be able to drive back to Katie and drive her home back to Katie. No, I'm exhausted. She's exhausted. This is ridiculous.
Chini, basically what happened was the last time her and her mom had to wait ages for court, So one of the times there was a storm and she had to travel in the storm. And then the other time, the day was so exhausting, her mom landed up having a seizure. And she looks after her elderly mom. And it is her mom's sister, I think, that laid the charges.
Well, shit, everybody just stare at me, because I'm in fucking pain, I don't feel good, I'm concerned about my mom. Stop staring at me, okay? I have anxiety disorder, I have PTSD, because I had the fuck beat out of me by my father. And if you don't believe me, ask my mother. No.
Your lawyer, ma'am, your lawyer is here now.
Do what you have to do. Quit pulling me apart. She's pulling me that way. She's pulling. Your Honor. I don't care. You're not gonna pull me one way. You're pull me.
Sam.
Sam. Pull me one way. Pull me that way.
Mom was you were doing great. I don't know. Just, she's no patience. This is a ticking time bomb, you know? I mean, really. My gosh. Hey, Sam, see if you can diffuse the situation. She was just very upset because it took quite a while, but I mean, that's when you get an appointed lawyer, sometimes it takes. Mom's here. She's doing great. She's still doing fine. So I think I don't think she just wanted to wait. She was just getting impatient and throwing a fit. So
I was in the RD and.
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to hold her in contempt. I'm not going to do anything. Just see if you can calm her down and then. Have an offer on the case, guys?
We don't, but I just wanted to discuss it with him before.
Yeah, for sure. Should do no drugs, no alcohol now, man.
It's not doing.
She's having a panic attack.
Yeah.
The one she showed that she had a panic disorder.
It's not doing.
Right, no, I think I think you hit the nail on the head. That's,
I'm sure drugs don't help it, but it's not drugs.
no, but I think, Logan, you're right. I think that's exactly what it's. Hopefully back there alone for a minute, we'll.
Guys, there's only 10 minutes left.
Tracy, I think that's it. Once you, I mean, we're pretty much done. Guys, I think we're pretty much done. I don't know.
You want me to push off? Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, let's. If I try to put any conditions on now, she's gonna lose it even more. You know, now that she has a lawyer, she won't have to wait as much. I think that was the big issue. So Sam's great. He's really good at, you know, right. He's so easygoing that it really, hopefully that easygoingness will kind of. No, just go. I think you're good. I mean, you know what, Tracy, I need your cell phone just in case. Can you, here, hold on. Hey, what happened to Munyara Buga?
No worries, Britta. I'm just waiting for the stream to end and then I got to go to bed. So no worries.
I wanted to talk to him. When did you put him on?
Monday.
Yeah, do that. Well, I want to talk to him. Did you say hi to Mr. Munyara Buga?
Oh, yeah.
He picked up a robbery or something. I mean, I couldn't believe it.
One took the new restaurant.
Are you talking about mine?
Yes, he picked up 2 new cases.
Oh.
Hold on, look. He picked up a mail theft. I'll text you now, Tracy, so you have mine.
Okay.
He picked up a mail theft. And then
It's not it was.
I was on when you were moving back in the day.
he represented him on evading, like an evading and a failure to ID. So he got on probation for an attempted robbery in 22. He picked up in March of 23 a robbery, which now he's being held at no bond on that one. And then because of that, I think he was out on bond for all that stuff. And then he now picked up a mail theft. We had the co-defendant on that one.
Yes.
And what did they buy yesterday?
What was the name? Do you remember?
It's an S name, Schweizer.
It was, I heard this spelling earlier.
I remember that. Okay.
Also sending love, Britta. I read that so quickly. I didn't even click. I thought it was a viewing for a house. Now he's reading chat. That's why I pulled chat up. I knew he was going to read it.
Oh, this is the one, they took the package from the house and it was like a shower stand. Is that right?
Sure, $33 charge. It's the air ship.
That's right. So it's a package, like, an Amazon package, that type of thing. You know what they take a front porch
That's
package?
considered milk?
Yeah, because there's the stuff on there.
Yeah, and it's a misdemeanor if it's less than 10.
Yeah.
If you take 10 or more packages, then it's a felony.
There you go, Steve.
I had one that ended up on the news. She was so funny. She was a character. She was like this horse party, this like whole neighborhood. That's usually how they do it. They roll, and it was one of those where the mailbox were actually each house. She just stood a bunch, and it was like a big felony, like 226 arrests or something stupid. And then she goes out on bond, and she does it again. And she comes back, and then she goes back out on bond, does it again, comes back, and it's like in the course of a week, we've got like 3 felonies, 3 different neighborhoods, a bunch of bail, and
would they keep giving her PR bonds?
yeah, and then eventually they were just like, and then the judge was like, well, obviously you don't know how to act, so we're gonna keep you.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and so I remember her sharing it on the news, like in Tom Long, Webster, one of those police departments. They did this full blast, like, watch out for this person.
Yeah.
They took a photo of her.
I mean, it's.
No. So like, watch out for this person. They took a good photo of her. They'll keep stealing everything.
Stephen, has she calmed down yet?
She's coming down, she's finally giving Sam her information, so.
Okay, I mean, let's let her go. Do
Once that happens, we can get her out of here so she can go get a payment or whatever she needs.
you want to give her do you have the reset ready or no? Okay. You have a great lawyer here, Ms. Pope. Sam is as easygoing as great as can be. We're just gonna let you go today. Just be careful. All we want you to do is come back. That's the only thing you have to do is come back and stay in contact with Sam. That's
Yeah, I
it.
want to, sorry. It's not my fault. It flooded in the courthouse. My mom had a seizure and went in the hospital. That wasn't my choice.
Don't worry about it. You're fine. There's nothing to worry about. All we want you to do is come back and stay in contact with Sam. That's it. And don't pick up any new cases.
No, man, I'm too old for that. I have a grandmother, 4 children. I don't want no trouble, but she needed a whooping with a stick. That's all I have to say.
I'm gonna go grab my card. Let's get you out.
Okay, we'll get you out. We'll give you a reset. Good luck, ma'am. And then we'll see you in a month. Okay.
Sign your name right here.
Just my purse over there by my mom. Do you have a purse? My purse. Do you
have her purse?
Yeah. So my little purse.
Thank you. You're doing great. Thank you.
Anything else, Judge?
You're done. Thanks. Have a great weekend, guys, and we'll see you Monday morning.
Thank you.
He types, guys, we are done. Have a wonderful weekend, he says.
Is that a required appearance?
Yeah, I think so. I see. I think she did great at the end. Look, I mean, she's just, I mean, Logan called it, man. She was just having an anxiety attack, right?
Yeah.
When she calms down, everything's fine.
Yeah. If they weren't cheap while we were sitting there.
Good job, Sam. You did it like always.
That's all.
Okay, Sam, here you go, Sam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's typing. Friends, I'm going to sign us off. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
All right, bye, guys. Hasta lunes.
All
right, have fun. Bye, Sam. See you Monday.
Oh, trust me, we'll see you Monday. Thanks, everyone. We'll be there, Judge. I promise. You have my word. Okay. I gotta go to bed. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try and catch him on a live and then send a message and be like, "Hi, love the stream" or something. I don't know. I'll probably think about it for like 50 minutes before I send it. Thanks for hanging out and see you tomorrow. Bye.